So I'm currently starting my third year working in the Little Lab. What I work on is basically trying to translate our in vitro model of drug release to an in vivo setting. So looking at things like the foreign body response and basically what happens when you take a controlled release formulation and actually go and put it inside of the human body. As far as specific health issues go, there's not one specific disease that we're looking at per se. I mean, you can put a huge variety of drugs into these controlled release microparticles. And so there's a lot of applications and a ton of different drugs and diseases that this can be used to treat. I know there's a lot of work in our lab being done with various immunomodulatory drugs and various cytokines for immune cell recruitment and things like that. So that's a big area of research, but there is really no limit on what drugs we can put in there. My background, undergrad background, is in chemical engineering. I knew I didn't want to be an actual chemical engineer and go work in like a chemical plant or oil or anything like that. And I always enjoyed the biology side of things, so I decided I'd trying to go into something that involved that a little bit more. And I've always liked math and modeling, and so that's how I ended up sort of on the computational side of this, trying to do all this modeling and get these predictive capabilities. It's really nice to be able to go down and talk to all the people in the Little Lab who are doing all of these experiments, and I can do the experiments if I want to. And if I have any questions about, what actually happens, our computational models and things like that are always, very idealized cases, and everything works right in that world. And then you go down, you do the experiments, you talk to people who do that, like, no, that'll never happen. You always run into these issues. So I mean, it definitely gives you a whole other side of the picture and a lot more insight into a lot of this stuff, which is really nice. Yeah, I mean, obviously being near the medical center is a huge benefit. There's tons of people around, doctors, researchers, and everyone else who, it's a huge knowledge base. There's tons of people who know a lot about this stuff. So like I said, I'm an engineer. I don't necessarily know the medical side of things as well as maybe I should, but there's tons of people around who I can go and ask about that. And also just a lot of the imaging capabilities and things that they offer is really useful.